while I was doing my MBA, I heard about the project that Alcatel-Lucent have initiated researching citizens in smart cities, and I thought that this is the topic that I have to be engaged in. There is a new generation of talented Saudis, young entrepreneurs who are facilitating the knowledge-based economy that is building. With the availability of technology and the accessibility of the network, entrepreneurs can leverage the cloud and other services that technology can provide.
Defining a smart city from a technological point of view, first of all systems have to be connected. Lighting systems, parking systems, traffic management, connectivity, wireless, and so on. And the list of systems depend on what type of city, who are the inhabitants of that city, and what their habits.
It's important for the smart cities to have input from their own citizens. If you can't get it from the people living in and their needs and what they face every day, I don't think you can make it successful.
So some cities, traffic might be an issue, so you'll focus more on crowd management and traffic management. Other cities where there's not a lot of people but they're bandwidth hungry, so then connectivity becomes something important.
Where we used to have just landlines, now we have 4G networks. People stream videos or TVs from their phones, their smartphones.
Basically, living in a smart city or a smart compound, it helps specifically entrepreneurs to focus and manage their activities more efficiently.
I love interior design. I studied here in Jeddah. After that, I graduated and I worked in a big company in Saudi Arabia for 2 years. After that, I saw that I'm ready to open my own business. And nowadays, we can see that there's a lot of opportunities for females that they are engaged to the workforce, and they have a lot of opportunity.
They can access to all education, material, or distance learning from their homes. Some of that social restrictions that were in our society are now changing because of technology, and that's changing rapidly.
Everybody will dream that the smart city will be in their lives because it's going to be easier for them and easier for their business, easier for their lives.
As I was a member, as a student of this smart compound or this university, we started to learn about the different practices of this new environment for us. We started as students, we graduated, and then we started our business having in mind that all these processes can be done in a smart way. So it helped us to focus on building the real business, building the product, or developing the platform. We did it in a much efficient way. It also helped us to get people to help us on board, smart advisors, educated people in the field of IT. Communication is very important, as well as allowing the public to participate in ideas. Each smart city, especially in the region, they develop from scratch and they repeat some of the things that others are doing without knowing. So if there's an efficient way of communicating between the government of each of these cities, a template or a kind of guidelines on how or what are the best practices so they can actually build it and not reinvent the wheel.
I like what Saudi Arabia is doing with e-government. I think we have one of the biggest e-government programs in the world. A few years ago, the king established this program. They put a fund, and then also there's a body that was established, and the job of that body is to provide the technical know-how and needed funds to government organizations who wants to become online. I think smart cities is not going to be an option anymore. It's going to be the standard. And what I mean by that, it's going to cost the city management much more to operate a city that is not smart. So they better start planning from the time they plan a city expansion or building a new city. Should be smart from day one.
Well, I'm very optimistic about the future because I think there's so much opportunities that we come across and we work towards every day and every minute and every second. And with the changes that we see in our world, being in this country, I think there's a huge opportunity that not just for me but most of Saudis that we can really leverage and improve our quality of life.